Spanish 2, Global Challenges, Vocab 16 through 20. I'm going to say each of these words and phrases in English, then Spanish, and then clap my hands. And I'd like you guys to repeat with me, okay? 16. The shortage, la escasez. The shortage, la escasez. 17. Stereotype, estereotipa. Stereotype, estereotipa. 18. Excess, exceso. Excess, exceso. 19. Shortage or lack, falta. Shortage or lack, falta. And finally, 20. Homelessness, la falta de vivienda. Homelessness, la falta de vivienda. Now, shortage is escasez. See the word case? Everybody should keep a case of food in their house or apartment in case there's a food shortage. Or they should keep a case of food and a case of water in case there's a shortage of water, okay, because of a natural disaster or something. Now let's look at stereotype, estereotipa. Now we've talked before, English words that have a Y in them. Frequently, when it turns into Spanish, the Y turns into I. Mary turns into Maria, day turns into dia, and here again, stereotype turns into estereotipa, okay? Now I want you to notice, again, Spanish speakers have trouble starting a word with a stressed S. We say Stephen, they add an E and say Esteban. We say stupid, they add an E and say estupido. So we say stereotype, they add an E and say estereotipa, okay? Now let's look at excess. Now, in English, it has two S's, and in Spanish, it has one S. Now, in the past, I've said there are only 4 letters that are doubled in Spanish, C-E-L-R. And that's true for Spanish 1 and Spanish 2, lower level words. I'll be honest, when you start getting more advanced in Spanish, and Spanish 3 and 4, you're going to see 2 other letters that are sometimes doubled. The letter N and the letter O. Okay, as no. So what you're going to want to remember when you get to Spanish 3 and 4 is no cellar. Mr. Holt, when is an O ever doubled? Everybody say microondas. Microondas. And when is the letter N ever doubled? In words like innato. Okay? But again, for Spanish 1 and 2, the only easy, commonly seen words that are letters that are ever doubled are C-E-L-R. Now, shortage or lack is falta. So somebody says, it's not my fault there's a lack of natural gas. It's not my fault there's a shortage of petroleum worldwide. So falta is shortage or lack. Homelessness is la falta de vivienda. Now, falta is shortage or lack, and vivir is to live, and vivienda is a place to live. So la falta de vivienda is homelessness, or the lack of a place to live. All right, let me give you a chance to give yourselves a post-quiz here to make sure you've mastered these 5 words. Take a little bit, look at the English and say the Spanish equivalent out loud, or even better, look at the English and write the Spanish equivalent for these 5 words down on a sheet of paper. This has been Spanish 2, Global Challenges 16 through 20.